Hello Sagittarius, welcome in. This is a general reading for Sagittarius. Because it's general, not everything may resonate, but just take what does and leave the rest behind. These particular readings in this series are timeless. They're meant to, if you come across it, that's when it's meant for you. So they're not date specific. I have 3 oracle decks here that I've already pulled the cards on, and then we'll continue on with the tarot. I pulled them because I'm not that familiar with them, and I'm really wanting to get into oracle decks and really kind of study them. So I've pulled them out to really get a sense of them and meditated on them. And with the Kuan Yin Oracle, I have Nectar of the Lotus, which is the Divine Mother. And this card speaks to limitations that you may be experiencing, and the need to recognize that a limitation is present in your life, which may be very frustrating, but it's present in your life to, how can I say this? It's present in your life to allow you to replenish yourself. There's a reason why something is holding you back, and in part it's because there's some kind of imbalance. There could be a breakthrough that's necessary, a breakthrough of like your spiritual growth path, a breakthrough of maybe recognizing your limit, your limiting beliefs, that kind of a thing. So the Divine Mother is all abundance. It is sort of like the chi, the energetic flow that moves through us all. And so it's asking you to rebalance through nourishing yourself, kind of pulling back, trusting that there's guidance that's hidden within that limitation, whatever that may be for you. And that's the message of Kuan Yin. Now we have the Starseed Oracle. This is Harith, if I don't butcher that too much. It's longing for home and homesick for the stars. I don't know if you can really see this. It's just so glary. So maybe over there. Yeah, well. This card speaks to the feeling of longing and yearning that we all have from time to time, or sometimes through windows of time it gets quite intense. And it's a recognition of needing to belong. And sometimes we can find home in a person. We can find home in a place or a community. And this is a recognition that if you're feeling a yearning or a longing and a feeling like I just need to belong somewhere, and you'll know it. I think we all know it. It's like that, just that complete and utter satisfaction within that's met with a community or a place or a person, a relationship. And if you're out of sorts with that, then the advice for this oracle deck is, from this oracle in particular, is to it's to be present in the here and now, because really that's all there is operating. And if the longing and the yearning are there, then it means that you're floating around somewhere too much in the present and the future. And really you need to operate as much as possible. I know this isn't so easy. As much as possible in the here and now as you move through your days and weeks. Just try to go back to center and operate in the here and now. And then from the Animal Spirit deck we have Crocodile that came out for you. Wonderful image there of the crocodile. And the crocodile is again signaling, as the Nectar of the Lotus, is the need for waiting. Waiting is the big one. Replenishment. Getting perspective by pulling back, withholding, your energy, and observing. It was the other word that was used there. There's a need at this time to do this. That's really clear with these cards. For whatever reason you have a limitation, it's a great time for you to just pull back. I mean, we've all had limitations put on us for a long time now. So it's a recognition that there's really good growth that can come out of this whole thing. So anyway, let's move on to the tarot. I've meditated on your cards and done a lot of pre-shuffle. So we'll just move into it. Wow. Okay, we're going to take that one. We move these back. We have the Page of Cups that has come up. So let's see what's going on for you, Sagittarius. Underlying energy, so we have the Page of Cups, we have the Fool, we have the Five of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. Yes. So I see here that there is maybe some levels of conflict, disagreement going on. There's interference of some kind. You have some kind of heartfelt wish that is coming through, either to make an offer of love. It could be an apology with the Page of Cups as well. But there's something here that you are really wanting to break free of. And there's certainly something that, which could be the limitation here with the Nine of Wands and the Five of Wands, that talks about conflict, interference, and kind of just been working at something on and on and on it goes, and you're almost near the end, but it's really getting to you. I can see that. So in your recent past, we have the Eight of Cups, the Five of Pentacles. I'll just go through all of these and then we'll talk about them. The Knight of Pentacles, the Six of Swords. Wow, the Tower, right in the heart of your reading. Jeez. The Page of Pentacles, the Death card, the Queen of Cups, and then the Seven of Cups for your final outcome. So let's see where this goes. Geez, Sagittarius, that Tower is really intense, isn't it? So as far as what I can see here, there's a moving away, of course. You have two cards of moving away. We have the Eight of Cups and the Six of Swords. Both of those are moving away from a situation, a relationship, something, and there's an ending. Absolutely, there's an ending. Or there's been an ending, I should say, which may have left you feeling, like I'm not enough for whatever reason that this happened. You don't have enough, maybe resources-wise, you may not have enough, and there's the Tower too. And for whatever reason, that Tower is just, towers can be our friend. This Nectar of the Lotus, this Oracle card is speaking to a limitation, and this could have been a big limitation where there's no turning back. It falls away because it needs to fall away. It comes apart because it needs to come apart. And then there's the recognition with that Oracle that speaks to, recognizing that there's growth hidden in this. It may not be hidden. It may be right out in the open for you. But what I mean to say is any limitation, has a hidden gem within it for your betterment. We have here some growth. We have an inspired idea here with the Page of Pentacles. Something that's speaking to, kind of like researching and exploring something, moving toward taking the next steps and the next steps and the next steps, and having some choices, yes, at your disposal. The Queen of Cups could be we have here Scorpio, Aries, Cancer, Aries again. Yeah, so we'll have to see where this goes. Let's clarify. Let's begin our clarifying. I'm going to clarify the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, there's the Knight of Pentacles again. Clarifying the Five of Pentacles. One more. Okay. So we have the Magician. Wow, the Eight of Cups again, and the Knight of Pentacles. So two repeats already to clarify the Five of Pentacles. Sorry about the glare today. I've got to get this thing tweaked. There we go. So the Five of Pentacles is about feeling not enough, feeling lack, like there's not enough resources. I just keep getting not enough resources. So there may have been some kind of economic loss here. I see that you are, despite that, moving away from the stigma that that's creating, the trouble that that has erupted into, and you're moving away steadily and surely. You have the Knight of Pentacles, which you have twice, is someone, it can be an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, and it's moving toward something deliberately and with really good intention, albeit kind of slowly, but you're slowly sort of picking it up and just moving anyway, even though you don't really feel great about everything, is what I'm getting there. Looking for that sweet spot again. You have the Magician here, another card of Aries and Virgo. And the Magician card is about manifesting a new beginning, manifesting, having all the tools. The main message here for the Magician in this context is having all the tools that you need. You have all four elements here that you have to draw on with your progress forward, and you are making progress. I'm hearing that clearly. There's the Four of Pentacles. I feel like this is a resource, a feeling that there's not enough resources. You're kind of holding on as much as you can. So let's clarify this walking away with the Eight of Cups and the Six of Swords. Clarification on that. Clarification on the Eight of Cups, Six of Swords. Clarification. Okay. Clarification on the Eight of Cups, Six of Swords. What is that about? Okay. So we have the Seven of Cups again, another repeat, the King of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. And I guess I'm going to use the Six of Swords. So I just kept drifting down to that one. The Six of Swords is talking about moving away from troubles, basically, really rough water, and moving to calmer waters. This is what respite will give you. This is what pulling back and withdrawing a little bit will give you, is that sense that you are going to go into calmer waters and just going to put that down, is what I'm getting there. You have a lot of choices. This has come up twice. You have a lot of choices. Sometimes choices can be to the point of confusion. If you've had an eruption, then yes, that makes sense, that, you know, everything's kind of sprayed out after a tower moment. It's all discombobulated, and you have to pick up pieces and sort through it and understand what your choices are and all those things. With the Two of Pentacles, that does tell me that there's a couple of options and needing to make a decision, yes, but there's many choices that you have, and there's a juggling of things to try to pull it all back together. I just keep getting that so strongly. The King is this is a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. The King and Queen are now on the board, as you'll see here. So I'm not sure if this is the ending of a relationship, or whether or not there's love here, is what I'm going to say. You have the Page of Cups, and then the power couple in emotions. So the power water. So that is being in touch with your emotions. It seems that perhaps your emotional self is doing better than you think through this time, and you are right on the edge of a brand new start. You know, the Fool talks about, yes, it's more of an independent card, so it could mean that you're single or moving in that direction. But the Fool is light, you know, which I think is your desire. It's lighthearted. It's taking a risk, and let's go. There's the new beginning right there. The Ace of Wands. That talks about a new passionate beginning. It can be a relationship. It can be a career move. It can be something that is just beginning and is representative of a career move. Usually that's the Ace of Pentacles, but when I see this one and it comes through as a monetary restart, I'll call it out anyway. So let's clarify the Tower. That's right in the heart of your reading, Sagittarius. So let's take a look there. Clarifying the Tower for Sag. Clarifying the Tower. Wow, that's upright. I don't know where that came out, that King of Pentacles. Clarifying the Tower for Sag. Clarifying the Tower for Sagittarius. Okay, that's too many. Oh man. Okay. Well, I guess there's 5. Yeah, we're just not going to take those. Sorry. I did see the Lovers there, so maybe that will pop up again. There we go. So we have the Queen of Cups up again, and the Ace of Wands has come up again with the King of Pentacles. So the Queen of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands have come up to clarify the Tower. Oh, I think I'll pull back a little bit here. So the Tower is, as I say, could be just a subtle epiphany. It could be a shift in your thinking, which is exactly what the Divine Mother was calling to. This is calling to, giving yourself that replenishment so that you can have some limitations, something that's holding you back can give you a breakthrough. And the Tower, again, can be a breakthrough. It can be a really big epiphany about finances, about scarcity thinking, about a relationship, a person. You have 2 people here. One of them is here twice with the Queen of Cups and the King of Pentacles. So it could be an earth sign or which is, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. I don't know if I think I've already called them out. And so we have someone whom you care about at the very least. If not, there's a lot of love here. There is love with these people that are here. There's a lot of love. And if this is a brand new beginning to a new start to a relationship, then it's a passionate one. It means that there's, there could be epiphany here that has a recognition of someone here that, oh my gosh, this is the person that I want. This is the person that I, am drawn to for all the right reasons. This could be a soulmate level connection. And oh my, it's like the epiphany, like the wake-up call, like, geez, I've got to, the breakthrough. So you have here someone who is very stable with the King of Pentacles, stable and secure. They've done really well for themselves. They're very comfortable in their life. They're very comfortable. They don't have a lot of worries and all that kind of thing. So for some of you, that could be exactly you have a lack here, a feeling of lack, like you're not enough or you don't have enough. And as far as resources go, this person generally has a lot of resources. So if that is all of a sudden taken a hit for you, if you're hearing this and you've just taken a hit, then that would explain why the King is here on top of the Tower to further explain that. With the Queen here, she just is talking to me about, I just got the hit of a mother figure as well. There's something here, a stable mother figure with the Mother of Cups, or the Queen of Cups, and you have the Divine Mother as well. So there could be an eruption happening, either within a relationship or maybe physically with this person. But I feel I need to mention that. We have here, I'm drawn to come back here to the Nine of Wands and the Five of Wands. These are 2 cards here of, having worked a long time, that this is the wounded warrior, the Nine of Wands. This is someone who has worked long and hard, taken a lot of hits, is battle weary, and they're right near the end and they're feeling defensive, they're tired, they're just, and that could be exactly what's brought some of this about, is that it may be that you need to pause, you need to replenish yourself, because you've been just, walking that path for so long, taking, people interfering, there's arguments around you, there's people who are, it can be, the Five of Wands can be kind of like bantering, but there's some turmoil that's going on now that's just put you over the edge. So hence the Tower moment, perhaps. So we have here the Page of Wands underneath here too. You have 3 pages here. So fresh, new ideas, fresh inspiration, wanting to take action, or it could be pointing to someone younger, yes. Let's clarify the Seven of Cups, because I believe you have that. Yes, you have the Seven of Cups twice. Clarifying the Seven of Cups. Clarifying the Seven of Cups. Whoa. Okay. Seven of Cups. Clarifying the Seven of Cups. Geez, all of a sudden these cards are feeling really weighty. Clarifying the Seven of Cups for Sagittarius. Okay. So you have another person coming up on the board, the Queen of Wands. And you have the Ten of Swords, and then you have the Eight of Wands, but it's come up reversed. Eight of Wands talks about when it's upright, it talks about really fast communication. So there's really stifled communication is what I'm getting there. And then you have the So the Ten of Swords, what a day. The Ten of Swords, the Eight of Wands in reverse, and then the Queen of Wands are clarifying the Seven of Cups. Jeez. So there's something here about a stalling out of communication, and it's about, there's a backstabbing that's happened here. These are connected, absolutely. The Nine of Wands and the Ten of Swords, but the Ten of Swords, whatever this is from this hit that you've taken, this relationship ending, something here is ending that's transforming your life through that happening. There's a stifling of communicating it to someone here. The Queen of Wands is talking about, right now actually, this card is talking to me about, there's a lot of resistance in her. And it's not gender specific, it can be male or female, but there's something here about, she's, normally the Queen of Wands is someone who is, entrepreneurial kind of spirit, like they get their sights set on something and then they move toward it and they just keep going until they complete it. They're just very forward focused, visionary type people. And I feel like that's you. But right now I'm getting this, well, that has to do with the limitation, actually. There's some limitation here that has you not being able to communicate about, something that has been a long time, that you're ready to put this down, but or maybe you have put it down and you're just not communicating it, if that makes sense to someone out there. There's a lot of choices here with the Seven of Cups, and to the point of confusion. You have it here twice. And so there's just like you're trying to, I can sense it's like someone not on a hamster wheel necessarily, but there's a lot of choices, and there's a frayed feeling, like you can't get your handle on something. And so you don't really want to communicate it until you have a better sense of the path that you want to tread. And it is after a long period of, heavy thinking, people backstabbing you, feeling the pain of that, which is just nasty. We have healing here with the Star card. That's beautiful to see. I'm going to clarify the Death card here. Clarifying the Death card for Sagittarius. Okay. Clarifying the Death card for Sag. Okay. Yeah. So we have the Seven of Wands, the Four of Swords, and the Three of Wands to clarify the Death card. The death card doesn't have to mean physical death, of course. It is about transformation. It is about endings. So there's an ending I see here of, or a need to end, some level of defensiveness. You have a card of healing, and you just had the Star card as well. So that's a card of healing. So there's some healing and a need again. This whole reading is talking about you taking a respite of some kind, and just there's a weight, a weight. So if you're feeling defensive, that's the signal not to act. And so is the Eight of Wands saying, don't communicate right now. Just, if you feel stifled to communicate, then don't. If you feel stifled to communicate and defensive, definitely not a good time to reach out. Your ships are coming in is what the Three of Wands is talking to. So that's probably what it is. It's like when the limitation is present and you allow yourself to replenish, and you allow to rejuvenate your energies again, then whatever it was that was limiting you has an opportunity to it will just, like, once you replenish and you get back into balance, it will just fall away. It will just fall away. So so that's the messages that I'm getting for you, Sagittarius. There was one other thing. Yes, the Fool card here. We never touched on that. The Fool card is talking about taking a risk, and it's talking about taking a stance. Oh, I think I did actually speak about it. But it's talking about taking a risk, perhaps in love. For some of you, it could be an offer, an apology, risking that. But I'm getting a strong sense here that you need replenishment. You need a break. For whomever I'm talking to here, you need a break. You need to get some perspective. I don't have any perspective cards out here. I just sense that there's a need for, within the body or the spirit or the heart, there's a need to pull back your energies, like the crocodile energy would have you do that, to replenish yourself and kind of withdraw and observe before you speak or act or something along those lines. So I hope that's helpful, Sagittarius. If you enjoyed the reading, please do like, share, or subscribe. Leave a comment if you would. Let me know how this resonated, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. And until then, take care. Bye.